Every night, the silence feels heavy. She isn't thinking about the week or the month, just wondering how she will get through another day. Her life is governed by two clocks, one at the office where she sells 40 hours a week, and one at home where she is the sole person responsible for a child's entire world. She finishes a full shift of professional labor only to walk through her front door and begin several hours of domestic work. There is no handoff and there is no break. This cycle uses every bit of energy she has. By the time her child is asleep, she has nothing left to give to a plan or a passion. She is simply maintaining a state of survival. The fatigue she feels isn't a personal failing. It is the result of a system where her time is a finite resource being sold at a price that no longer covers the cost of living. When we look at the ledger, the problem is clear. Her salary is a fixed number, a ceiling that does not move, regardless of how much effort she puts into the day. This chart shows the friction. The income line stays flat, while costs for rent, food, and childcare aggressively push upward. Trading more hours for a fixed rate cannot bridge the gap. She spends more time to buy less. This math creates a constant, low-level emergency. The space between her bank balance and a missed payment is disappearing. Within this traditional framework, working harder often yields diminishing returns. The harder she runs, the further the finish line moves away. It eventually reaches a point where the math is too much to ignore. She spends a night staring at the numbers until she realizes the current path has no exit. She begins searching for a different way to operate. It starts with simple questions and hours spent watching tutorials on her phone after the rest of the house is quiet. She finds a global digital marketplace. This isn't a traditional 9-to-5. It's an ecosystem that operates independently of local job markets and standard business hours. She learns to use AI tools to automate repetitive tasks, like formatting data or drafting social copy, allowing her to complete work that used to take hours in a fraction of the time. This isn't about luck. It's a deliberate shift from selling her presence to delivering a specific digital outcome using the tools available to her. The first win is small. She completes a basic project online and sees $20 land in an account that her employer didn't provide. That $20 changes her perspective. It is proof that her income is no longer tethered to a single desk or a single clock. This chart tracks her progress. She uses small pockets of time to take on complex tasks, each building on the last. Eventually, her digital work crosses the line of her monthly expenses. For the first time, money coming in is greater than money going out. By adding these small, consistent actions together, she changes the structure of her finances. The deficit she lived with is replaced by a surplus. Today, the bills on her table are still there, but the anxiety that used to follow them is gone. They are simply tasks to be handled. The atmosphere in her home has softened. Without the constant weight of financial survival, she has the mental space to be present with her child. She used the digital economy to solve a specific problem. In doing so, she reclaimed her time and her ability to choose what her day looks like. The infrastructure she used is the same infrastructure available to anyone with a connection. The tools of the modern era have lowered the barrier to entry. Choosing to adopt a new method of earning can start a different sequence of events for anyone willing to learn the tools. Moving beyond the survival gap isn't about working more hours in the same system. It's about stepping into a new one and using modern leverage to build a different outcome.